This video is now not available, but I have this copy that was on the computer before they removed it.
Yes, battle stations, keep them on the ground.
Yeah, we have put Otis back on battle station.
Did nobody do a card of the week for this week's ATO Live World? Yes, battle stations, keep them on the ground. I'm going to call this off at the same time. We uploaded. Alright, so make sure you get a good weapon safe call.
This happened on 9/11. There were war games going on 9/11, and there had been war games in the run-up to 9/11. The war games required America to hand over their airspace to NATO. Everyone participated in this. And they also used that opportunity in June 2001 for planting the boogeyman of Osama bin Laden in these former war games. The real event, September 11th, was a combined US military war game exercise, Global Guardian and Vigilant Guardian, which provided the handoff of US airspace from NORAD to Canadian control and NATO by the blue teams. This is a war game that went live on 9/11. Global Guardian and Vigilant Guardian, September the 10th to the 12th, 2001. It was on 9/11. During the Amalgo-Virgo war game of 1st June and 2nd, 2001, the routine called for all US airspace to come completely under command of the former attacking Red Team, that is to say, Canadian intelligence and their Air Force, shown below as CF-18, for 24 hours. The Canadian attackers would suddenly switch sides, and the US Air Force would completely stand down and surrender protection of the US to NATO and the Canadian air teams and their anti-hijacking formula. This was the preliminary war game, 30th of May to 2001, 4th of June 2001. Air fighter flow. The goal was for challenging and realistic training, significant break for the Cold War paradigm, state-of-the-art target, integration of new concepts, train like you fight wargaming, robust battle management training, joint training for unconventional threats. The scenario was replayed again with even greater complications and confusion during the multiple war games in play on the morning of 9/11. Again, the Canadian forces and NATO alone in controlling the skies over America during Global Guardian Games of September 11th. It is known that on the morning of 9/11, as many as 20 independent war game scenarios were being played out with the US Air Force grounded during the Canadian Blue airtime. It was during this time that the Twin Towers were struck, the Pentagon was struck, and there was an attempt to fly an airplane into Capitol, aborted over the skies of Pennsylvania as UAL Flight 93 was vaporized into nothingness that morning.